So if you have questions about how to pay your bill, this is the office you want to contact. Up until now, you've been really invested in the admissions office, right? And the admissions office definitely wants to see you show up. So there's going to be some handoffs, right? So the admissions office is kind of your first stop if you need it. But you ever been in a line at the DMV and you wait in the line and you stay there and you're like waiting. You're trying to keep a smile on your face. You're like, yeah, this is going to be great. I'm only going to be here for an hour. And then you get up to the front of the line and you're like, oh, you need to be in that line. And like, oh, could you speed me up? Sometimes they can if they're really nice. Sometimes you got to get back in the line. So yes, you want to use admissions for things that are related maybe to certain aspects like orientation, accepted student days, where to put your deposit, that sort of stuff. But if you have questions about anything related to your bill, you want to go to the bursar's office because the bursar's office is the right line, right? So what does the bursar's office do? They send out bills, they collect deposits and payments, they set up payment plans, they issue refund checks. So if you have any money left over, they'll go ahead and send you a check. And they issue checks and tax forms if you work on campus. A lot of times those things are direct deposit, but still. So as you can see here, for those individuals who might want to pay now, and we talked about this in the financial aid lesson, but remember, you can pay now in a lump sum or you can pay with a payment plan. If you want to set up a payment plan, remember, you want to contact the bursar's office. If you have questions related to anything about your financial aid package that you got, so remember, the financial aid package is the financial aid office. Any money that goes to the school or goes to you is the bursar. So the bursar is kind of like a cashier, right? And so the financial aid office is a very different one. You want to get in the right line. So if you have any questions about FAFSA, CSS profile, verification documents, if your family's financial situation has changed, if you want to know where your award letter is, if you want to figure out work study and work on campus and you have paperwork, if you want to get student loans, if you need financial counseling or financial literacy programs, if you want to know if they have any scholarships available, boom, financial aid office is where you want to go, right? Because that is the right line. So now that you have the information about finances, you have really the rest of the information because hopefully all of the schools that you looked at have the major that you want or majors that you're interested in, or they have an amazing exploratory program. You already know that the social fit is good because you only pick schools that you thought you can thrive at, right? We talked about brains and beauty. You did that. Now you might have just been confused about which one will be valuable. Well, now you put all these three things together and you do your pros and cons list. And that's how you're going to be able, with confidence, swipe right for the school that you like.